Boys and girls, so today for our morning message, we're going to continue talking about our make-believe story, Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, there's something that we maybe didn't think about or see in our story because it didn't have a lot of pictures, but something we can think about. Now, I want you to think of a jelly jar. You thinking of it? Now, most jelly jars are made of glass, right? And when you scoop out all the jelly, it's empty. There's nothing in it. And so I was thinking that maybe Jack used his old jelly bar to carry his beans home from after he sold the cow. What do you think? Perfect. And remember, he got 5 beans. So Jack carried his beans in a jelly jar. Oh my goodness. Think about that. Jelly jar. What sound do those both start with? J, j, j. And whose name from our story starts with the j sound? Yes, Jack. Jack, jelly, jar. And that's what I have here is Jack's jelly jar from where he carried the beans. So I was thinking we could definitely write our morning message all about these beans in the jar. What do you think? Perfect. Let's put on our thinking cap, cha-ching, turn on those ears, and here we go. Listen to my sentence. I'll try to say it clearly, okay? There are beans in Jack's jelly jar. Can you say that? There are beans in Jack's jelly jar. What a mouthful, friends. Let's go ahead and pat it. There are beans in Jack's jelly jar. Let's count it. Can you count it? Let me see. Are you holding up your number? Perfect. Let's see if yours matches mine. There are beans in Jack's jelly jar. Is yours the same? Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. Oh my goodness, let's write it. Here we go. There are what? Beans. What does beans start with? B, the letter B. In Jack's. What does Jack start with? J, the letter J. Jack's jelly. Jelly. Jack's jelly jar. What does jar start with? J. Very good. And I'll put a period because we just talked about it, right? And what do we know about these beans in Jack's jelly jar that he was carrying? What do we know about those beans? Right, they're magical, and we learned all about what happened when the beanstalk came, right? All right, magic finger, let's read it. Ready? There are beans in Jack's jelly jar. One more time. There are beans in Jack's jelly jar. And like we talked about, what does Jack, jelly, and jar start with? Right, the letter J. And what sound is that? J. Good job. Repeat after me. Jack. Jelly. Jar. Does beans start with J? That starts with B. So yeah, we know that these 3 start with the same sound. J. Let's count some syllables today. Here we go. We're going to count a couple syllables. We will count, we'll count our J words. How about that? Jack's jelly jar. All right. Say Jack's. Let's clap Jack's. Ready, go. Jack's. Count it. Ready, go. Jack's. 1 syllable. Good job. Say jelly. Let's clap jelly. Ready? Jelly. Rocks. Count it. Jelly. Ready, go. Jelly, 2 syllables. And jar, let's call it jar. Jar, count it, ready, go. Jar, 1 syllable. Very good. Thank you so much for helping me out with our morning message. We're going to be reading this story. We're going to be reading this story again in just a little bit, and we're going to look at it even deeper. I can't wait.